when you're faced with emotional challenges, then there is more challenge there if you don't know what your values and your beliefs are. So let me read for you what the definition is of a value, a core value. So values are personal principles or standards of behavior, your own personal opinion or judgment of what's important in your life without being judging. Is just that awareness that you have. Core values are those essential values, those things that are vital, that without those, you really will be not in harmony with your true self, your inner being. Beliefs are defined as an acceptance that a statement is true or that something truly does exist. And so we're going to look at, through the course of this lesson, the values that are related to your life. You could decide at the end when you do the exercises to do it related to your relationship, to your vocation, or what you do for your job or career, and maybe as well what's going on with the family, or where you presently live. That's the other thing that people often spend a lot more time investing their energy in, is knowing what it is that they would love to have in a house, and they really design and make a blueprint for what it is that they're building a house and all the different pieces that go in. And the blueprint will show you where the doors and the windows are and where the cabinets are. The floors will be delineated, but you don't have what kind of flooring. So you have to use your imagination to figure out what it is that you would love, and knowing how that would feel. Would you like hardwood floor? Would you like in-floor heating so that flooring is not cold? Would you like ceramic tiling? Or would you prefer carpeting? So there's all sorts of choices out there. And just like when you're building a house, people spend a lot of time in organizing it so that they have their dream home. And what I would love for you to look into and lean into today is leaning into your dream life. And when you know your core values, you're not going to have that emotional stress, that emotional strain, that tension, that edginess that's there, because you're not going to be out of harmony with what it is that you love. Because when you have that stress and that unhappiness, there's three choices that you have to make. One is to fully accept what's going on. Full stop. This is how it is, and that's it. Number two, you can change the situation. And over the course of this rest of the 12 weeks, you will learn other tools to help you make those changes. And then the third thing that's available is to leave the situation, totally abandon and walk away. And we'll also talk about that later on. But you won't know what you want to do unless you actually know what's deep down inside of you with regards to your core values. So let me explain that a little bit further. And then at the end, you'll have the exercises to really lean into that. First of all, with your core values, it's important to know with your dream, is it the right dream for you? Because you can design and lean into it. And how will you know? And there's a way to do that by testing your dream. And there's 5 things that we can do with testing your dream.